Why am I so incensed by the Love Fest meeting?
We have a extremely respected man in the Oval Office today, and a friend of mine for a long time, a very good friend of mine. And I'm very proud of the job he's done. What he's done is incredible in terms of human rights and everything else.
Human rights, my ass.
We've been really good friends for a long period of time. We've always been on the same side of every issue.
I guess they really are on the same side of every issue. Extrajudicial killing, hurting, and torturing people. But why did he save his ass? He went from equivocal denials to unequivocal denials on MBS's behalf and used this America First narrative that he's using again. Back then, it was a $450 billion investment in the U.S. that would produce jobs, yada, 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 that never came to pass. And in the Oval Office, same thing.
But we appreciate it very much. So Saudi is going to be investing at least $600 billion, and that means investments in plants, in companies, money on Wall Street, and what it really means for everybody that really counts is jobs, a lot of jobs.
What else did MBS get for his pledge? A lot of things that normally would have required diplomatic negotiation, especially being designated as a major non-NATO ally. This shift in U.S. policy may be against our interests. It definitely benefits MBS. Big question is whether the U.S. people will benefit. I think it's pretty certain that somehow, some way, the Trump family will benefit. They always seem to. Will we ever find out this time if Trump's wheeling and dealing sold out the American people? I don't know, but I'm really curious what Vindman has to say, given that he popped up right after the Love Fest meeting.
But what are you suggesting happened on that call?
Well, look, as I mentioned last night on the floor of the House of Representatives, that there were two calls among many with foreign leaders that particularly disturbed me. And one we know was with President Zelensky of Ukraine, the extortion call, and that resulted in the president's first impeachment. This was the second one that really bothered me because this was about the murder of an American resident, a Virginia resident, and a Washington Post reporter. And the president, the conversation he had, obviously I can't get into the details, but it was counterfactual to what the president was claiming last night, what U.S. security and intelligence services have known and stated publicly was the involvement of MBS. And it's time that the president come clean.